What is the importance of cell cycle during drug discovery? As we can see that drug discovery is based on identifying the toxic information from the given molecules. So cell cycle becomes an important part of drug discovery mechanism. For that purpose, we need to know what is the cell cycle regulation mechanism. As we defined earlier, that cell cycle regulation tells us that if this growth of the cell or division of the cell is normal or abnormal. And for this regulation purposes, we need two things, which is one is a protein and the other one is a enzyme. इस मॉड्यूल में हम पार्टनरशिप बिटवीन दैट प्रोटीन एंड एंजाइम पर फोकस करेंगे. Particularly, that protein is basically cyclins proteins and enzymes are CDK enzymes. Now what happens is that if I say that what is the most important phase of a cell cycle phases, I would say that the most important phase is S phase, which is basically synthetic phase in which we generate DNA at some specific time in the cell cycle phases. So before that we have G1 phase, which is pre-synthetic phase, and G2, which is post-synthetic phase. Now how do we separate out these phases and how do we say that cell cycle is regulated? For that purpose we have a protein which is called cyclins. As the name suggests, basically these are proteins which concentration keeps on oscillating during the cell cycle. Oscillating means कि कभी ये ज़्यादा होगी कभी कम होगी, as a basically a cycle type things. So what happens, for that particular reason इनका नाम cyclins है, पर जो इनकी concentration कभी कम होती है और कभी ज़्यादा in the cell cycle phase. Now their role in cell cycle is of regulation, कि ये help करती हैं for making the cell cycle regulatory or regulation. They contact with different CDKs. Now what are CDKs? Basically they are enzymes, although they are very conserved, but they have several different features available which helps us in different things during the cell cycle. अब हम ये देखना चाहते हैं कि कौन से different cyclins हैं which have direct interaction with CDKs. For that purpose I have shown a table here where I have taken example of 4 different cyclins which are shown in this first column. हमने यहाँ पे 4 different cyclins दिखाए हैं, A, B, E and D, और उनके साथ different CDKs हैं which are shown in this column. Then we have active phases. So this active phase क्या है कि ये cell cycle के कौन से phase में active होते हैं. And finally their function, कि वो क्या function perform करते हैं. So if I talk about this row wise, what happens is that this is cyclin and this is CDK. So they are working in partnership, कि वो दोनों इकट्ठे जुड़े हुए काम करते हैं. Then कौन से phase में ये partnership occur होती है और उनका क्या usage या advantage है. For example, cyclin D, basically this one works with CDK4 and CDK6, कि ये CDK4 और 6 के साथ काम करता है and it occurs in later part of G1 which was our pre-synthetic phase. और ये करता क्या है, it has the advantage of finding out this retinoblastoma protein which is presented by R subscript B, and what will happen, this RB is inactivated to repress transcription of certain genes. अब ये जब RB प्रोटीन आएगी तो क्या होगा कि सर्टन जीन्स यानी कि कुछ जीन्स जो माइट बी एबनॉर्मल ग्रो कर सकते हों उनको रिप्रेस कर देगी, उनकी ट्रांसक्रिप्शन नहीं होगी, वो इनएक्टिव हो जाएंगे. सो देन वी हैव E विद CDK2. इट हैपन्स इन लेट G1 अगेन. सो व्हाट डज इट डू, इनिशिएशन ऑफ DNA सिंथेसिस, कि जो DNA ने सिंथेसाइज होना है और रिप्रोड्यूस करना है उसकी स्टार्टिंग की तरफ लेके जाते हैं. Similarly, we have other cyclins which work in partnership with different CDKs and active, and then in different phases for performing different functions. So for that thing, I have again presented another figure which is basically this part. So if I want to explain this part now, there are different things. I will start. So this is basically our cell cycle phases. As we know that M, G1, G2 and S. So cell cycle is being performed here. And what are the other different parts? So if I start from this CDC25C, now what is this thing? So if I talk about this one, this is basically called activators of CDKs. As we can see, there are different CDKs here. So this CDC25C, it is basically called activators of CDKs. Now if I talk about other things, such as if I say that we have this P9 and this P15. So we have this P9 and this P15. these are basically regulators of cell cycle. Then we have other things such as these P21, 27, 15, 18, these are basically inhibitors of cell cycle, यानी कि ये stop करने में useful होते हैं. So what we say that these broken lines, basically this information, broken lines information, all the things which are shown by the broken lines, they show inhibition phases कि यहाँ पे inhibit हो रही है information को रोका जा रहा है. On the other hand जो हमारी continuous lines हैं such as these continuous lines, these things basically they show our regulation information. Yeah, regulation, yeah, we can say these are our activation information. So finally there is a thing called checkpoints. Now what happens related to checkpoints, we have shown here with the help of an example. If we see that we have put these gaps here, so what happens in these figures is if there are defects, so what happens if there are defects means that if there are some abnormal activity or defects and they are not corrected during the cell cycle, what will happen? This cell cycle will be arrested and cell death will occur. So for that purpose we have shown different checkpoints in this cell cycle, which is basically an example of this mammalian cell during the different phases between M phase, G phase, S phase and so on. So these checkpoints will help us to find out regulatory information of the cell cycle.